Good morning, collective. I hope you're doing well this morning. Thanks for being here. We're going to tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with us this morning. Let's check it out. Whoops. Well, we got the Divine Masculine is here regarding love and abundance. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please, Spirit, this morning? Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Ooh, sun. Got the sun here. All right. In the central energy, please, Spirit. In the central energy for the collective. Somebody has failed at something and they're in deep regret. They've lost you. Could be that they're in deep regret over you gaining your freedom. In the challenge position, please, Spirit. In the challenge position for the collective. High Priestess. So you're the High Priestess and you're supported by the abundance of King of Pentacles. So the abundant and generous leader, masculine leader, Divine Masculine is here. Supporting divine feminines. And in the subconscious, please, Spirit. Celebration. They've lost you, and you're in celebration. So your community is celebration, your team is celebrating. And in the recent past, please, Spirit, in recent past, Magician, willpower, manifestation, intent, skills, intentions, expectations, please, Spirit. Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is resting there in her compassionate, caring love, stable and emotionally balanced. In the near future, please, Spirit. Oops. In the near future, we've got somebody in victim mentality. Somebody is in victim mentality. They may have lost their ability to see, their third eye. Like they may be bound from doing magic. The lens that's being looked through is strength. You're very strong here, divine masculine, divine feminine, in your union, in your support of each other. In the environment, we've got travel plans, duality. There's a world there that he's holding in his hands. So it could be that this is taking the world in a whole new direction of balance and harmony. There could be, since there's travel plans and he's holding the world in his hands, it could be that there's a reallocation of the life upon the planet or the realm It could be that life itself is going to be redistributed into other regions at this split, at this shift. Like everybody will be magnified to their vibrational match. And it could also be that some will actually exit out of this earth plane. Hopes and fears. Yeah, Ace of Wands. So there's this new opportunity and lots of potential in this new beginning. So you're a leader here. You're a pioneer, and you're a trailblazer. You're a trailblazer, and you're very passionate about this new adventure, this new direction. And the outcome, please, Spirit. Whoa. Well, this is here too. So we're closing out this cycle here. So you're very passionate about bringing a completion to this thing that was. Okay, and the outcome, please, Spirit. Oh. Nostalgia. So there is a return to a space of innocence. And you are Earth Angel. For those Earth Angels that have retained their purity and their shine and their balance and harmony throughout this catastrophe that we've all had to endure, it looks like you're going back. Like there's some happy. You're going back to where things are happy and simple and joyful. Moderation. So there is the memory of balance and harmony and this loving energy, right? And we got the sun. So you have the Earth Angel, you have the sun here. Rebirth. There's a rebirth. And you can look at this, since it's in the upright, there is a rebirth of sensibility, of not scarcity, but frugalness. Like there's no flash, there's no flamboyant, flash and pizzazz. It's just responsible management of the foundation, right? And a sharing of this beautiful vitality. It's not being expressed by the adult there. They're conservative, right? And they're just very stable within their foundation. And that child there is given everything it needs to flourish in the light, in the happiness, in the joy. So all of the efforts of this adult here are going into the son or the child. That's the way I'm seeing that. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What do we got in the collective energy, please, Spirit? Collective energy. So someone's in regret. They have failed to trap you. You're free. They've lost you. Yeah, they've lost you. They've been cut out of your energy. They've been cut out of your life. They no longer get to dominate you. like the other day that I was talking about singularity. They tried to pull you into their misery and you had to endure it, but you survived it, and they could not trap you and keep you. You're the high priestess here, and their challenge is that you are supported by the abundance of the true divine masculine. Excuse me. Like, they see you. And there's no narcissists. So they're not accepting narcissists into their new cycle. So these ones are in regret because they're getting divorced out of the energy of the high priestess and the abundance of the divine masculine, right? They're the foundation keepers. They're the protectors of this abundance and this sacred connection to the divine. And they're not allowing any narcissists near this beautiful energy here. It looks to me like they have reclaimed this connection away from these narcs. And Spirit Divine said, I think a month or so ago, that the narcissists were about to be purged from the foundation. It is happening. So there's celebration here within the community because you are restoring the temperance energy here. Yeah. Those who embody the essence of the sun, there's a celebration for you. Your light is being released from those dominator tyrants who were abusing you, using you as an energetic source. In the recent past, we've got the Magician. So there's an exercise of willpower and skill. Okay, magicians. So somebody is doing something, making room for the new on its way. Or it could be that whoever those magicians were, the wizards and warlocks that were using magic to trap the divine feminine and the divine masculine who embodied the essence of the sun, they're being let go. Or it could be that the magic or the intention, not necessarily, well, maybe, because the world is actually run by magi. You know, some of them have their own interest at heart, and some of them have the interest of the sacred divine and the welfare and upbringing and future of the children in mind. So they've been let go. There's a magician that has been let go, or there's a magician that is letting go, making room for the new that's on its way. The intention is that this divine feminine will be free to pour her compassion and love into the world, to bring forth the nurturing that heals and that is necessary for balance. This previous cycle was extremely imbalanced. They tried to erase the mother out of the scenario. So these divine masculines are removing these narcissists and they're bringing back balance, temperance regarding the duality. Regarding duality. So yeah, they're using their willpower to let go of these narcissists. Could be the power of intent. Take it as it goes. We've got liar here. So there is a Queen of Cups. Be careful. Somebody is being sneaky. Now, I don't know if this is some kind of a succubus, Jezebel, who is portraying herself as a divine feminine. It could very well be. And she's receiving some kind of a binding here. We'll get more clarity here. Let's get some more clarity. So that very well could be that the magi, the higher source connected and sacred of these magi. It could be that they're doing work right now to let go of these liars, those who are presenting as a Queen of Cups, but they're not. And they're also divorcing out the narcissists. So all of the narcissists, these who are pretending to be something that they're not. So, and they're having victim mentality, like they're losing their sight. And it could be that they're losing their hands, right? They won't be able to do any more magic or anything like that. They're going to be experiencing some restrictions. They're losing their gifts. So there's patience here. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. And you're very, very strong here. Courageous. You're building this chapter, and you're building it with the elements that you wish your children to dwell in. You're creating the environment for your family here. Yeah, cycles. So you're very, very strong here, and you're bringing it in. Those who were strong enough to survive, to be victorious over that which tried to pull them into some black hole singularity, they've got a new cycle here, and they're all of those ones that tried to pull you in, they're being divorced out of your energy. There's travel plans here. There is duality, a settling of the energy. So there is a settling of the energy in the world. So there's going to be a reallocation of the energies. They will go to the specific frequency or whatever, the layer within the dimensional reality that they actually are in alignment with. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. So there's togetherness, right? Union, love, balance. And we've got going back, Mercury retrograde. We'll get more clarification here. Oh, I got my coffee. Hopes and fears. We've got the Ace of Wands here and the World. So there is this pioneering alpha energy here, leading the way into this completion. It's beautiful. A celebration of life. Somebody's spying. There may be somebody trying to spy. Or perhaps you're doing some research here to bring about a completion. Like you're really checking people out. You're really checking people out to make sure that these ones are let go. There is a return here with the nostalgia card to the temperance energy. Yeah, manifested. Manifest. So the earth angels are manifesting a return to innocence, purity, joy, love, harmony. Traveling soon. So there is a traveling going on. Somebody wants to communicate, perhaps a water sign. It could be, you know, that this is, you know, you got the water entities and the land entities, and so it could very well be that there's some entities that are of the water that want to communicate and work it out. It reminds me of the Leviathan spirits and those others of the waters that have caused a lot of damage in the world. They may want to communicate. So they want a date night. They want you to open your heart to this sabotage again. Yeah, so they could be doing something with the pets of the earth, and those who are of the earth with this. Yeah, they want to get you back in. So they can affect your health by a honeymoon, by getting a marriage or something. You're protected here. Luck is on your side. You're protected from this gold digger. So don't worry about it too much. It's just ridiculous that, you know, it's a constant barrage of interference, you know. It's like, just leave us alone already. You know, we're sitting here minding our own business, and then you've got this energy trying to force its way in, right? And it's like, you're not reaching out to this energy. You're not seeking it. You're not even, it's like, it's not even on your mind. And yet they're constantly trying to push their way in to the energy so that they can claim it. So they're in deep regret and disappointment because they're getting cut out of your energy. Not only are they getting cut out of your energy, they're getting cut out of your life, of your reality, your realm. Yeah, because you have been reunited because of this reunion. So they're getting divorced out because you have been reunited. You've got the High Priestess here, and you've got the King of Pentacles. So it's the abundance of the King of Pentacles and this High Priestess, this source connection. You're cutting out the narcissist. You aren't narcissist. Everybody can see that you aren't narcissist. These ones are in great disappointment because of this reunion that has occurred here. They're getting cut out. See, they wanted the High Priestess and this Divine Masculine both to be seen as a narcissist, but they're simply not. The illusion has cracked. It didn't work. So they're being divorced out of the reunion. They don't get to take part in this new chapter. They're not going to be able to seed their vile falsity into this new chapter for you. They missed their opportunity. There's a celebration here for those who embody the essence of the sun. Yeah, chaser. The chaser doesn't want to chase anymore. The chaser is not able to chase anymore. Or they simply don't want to. I imagine it's not going very well for them right now. So we've got the Magi. There is a either the Magi of the true, you know, upright hierarchy is making room for the new beginning on its way. Like they're releasing the liars, these false Queens of Cups. Yeah. There's no holding back. There's no holding back on this let go. It's like they're just letting it go. They're expressing themselves exactly as they need to, and they're letting this go. They're not holding back. They're letting it go. These false queens are liars, and they're out of there. They're trying to be sneaky. There could be like you know, some of those people, they're Agent Smiths, you know, and they body jump. They go into other people's bodies without permission, and then they see out of their eyes and they spy on their life. And that's what we got going on here. Those ones are being let go. They're just not, they dress up in other people's energy. We've got mistakes. So these liars, these queens, these lying false queens, they're making mistakes, and they're getting let go. They wish they could right their wrongs, but there's just no way that they can. It's too late. They've done too much. So they're being bound. The Eight of Swords here. It's like they're losing their sight, and they're losing the opportunity to use their hands with whatever magic they've been doing. This entrapment that they have been, you know, invested in. So patience, just a few more months is this. We got some stuff clearing up here. Yeah, they sabotaged themselves. They sabotage themselves by presenting as you and then doing magic, you know, wearing your energy, trying to pollute your reputation and such. You know, the divine, they're not stupid. And these illusions just weren't sufficient to to trick those of a higher caliber. So you're very strong here, and you're coming into a very strong cycle. Very strong cycle. This is an unexpected outcome for those who were trying to sabotage you. They are stuck in their own work. The work that they've been doing to try to trap you is on them now. It's on them. You're making travel plans, and there are travel plans. So whatever they intended for you is what they're getting. And you know, this morning I had a vision of a face. You know how some people have those, they go get those injections in their lips, and they're just huge. It looks like a an irritated bunghole, you know, like it's so swollen. And anyway, I saw that, and it's like these ones who were like doing that to the feminines and to the masculines or whatever. It's like it's being done to them now. Like they're gonna get this swollen thing on their face, and I don't know what they're planning on doing it with it, but whatever their plans were regarding that is happening to them. Yeah, we're going back. Those who were lying and stuff, there's travel plans, there's making decisions. So Mercury retrograde, we're going back to a time of truth. There's no dishonesty here. The plans are like, you're going to be authentic, transparent, and truthful. All the good, all the bad, and all the ugly, you know, is going to be seen by the divine, and it's not going to be hidden. There's no more hiding. No more hiding this crap. So there is a hope that we're going to have this Ace of Wands. It's an alpha dominator, but it's not dominator. It's that those who are of a higher caliber, these temperance angels, those who are committed to balance and harmony and authenticity and truth and honor and respect and ethics and morality, it's like now they have this kind of dominance over this realm. So, and they're divorcing out these narcissistic, lying, sneaky shadow witchery kind of things. You're doing your research here. And when you're completing this cycle, and you're pulling out everything dishonest, everything shady, every foul intention and actor and actress that's trying to trick everybody. So there's unfinished business here. There's still the research that needs to be done of the entities that are in this new chapter to make certain that they're not of this lower vibrational state. So there is nostalgia, there is a memory, a return perhaps to a familiar, innocent, joyful state. The temperance angel is here bringing balance and harmony, sensibility, and meaning to life. Like there's purpose and meaning, you know, that's harmonious and balanced throughout the different levels and layers of the realms, throughout the various flows of the river called life, right? I mean, some of it is very tumultuous and some of it is very shallow and easy, and it's just that way. It's what it is. So we're manifesting perfect balance and harmony in the new chapter. Yeah, in the new chapter. You're manifesting balance and harmony in the new chapter. For the earth angels are here manifesting this new chapter, and they're returning things to, happiness and joy in the soul contracts, for the soul contracts of this new chapter. Somebody doesn't know what to do. You know, they're third parties of the shadows, and they neglected the people's hope for union, for love, for devotion. They don't know what to do because they neglected these relationships with all of this third party whoring, you know, according to whatever freaking leadership they were following. And they're really feeling your absence now because you're gone. It's like you were devoted to love and they were devoted to betraying love. And that's just the way that it goes. And they're confused because you still love yourself. It's like, what the hell? Your self-love gave you an escape, and they're confused by it. It's like, what? I was supposed to strip all that love out of you. You weren't supposed to have any of it left, but you poured it into yourself. You're like, you know what? This world may not have any love, but I know that love exists because it's in me, so I'm pouring it in me. And then it enabled you to escape their drama, their trauma, their trickster stuff, you know, the secrets of these prideful people. They're in regret because they could not kill love in you. I mean, even though, look, and they're unworthy. They're unworthy of even a conversation with you because of these habitual patterns that they will never change. They're stressed out. They're overwhelmed because you understand what they were doing, the damages that they were causing, all for money. All for money. And now it's too late for them to take any action because responsible families are coming together. These responsible families will have their finances met and they will attend to their emotional needs. Like, this is very, very important, you know? So for the future of the generations, these children need to be taught how to manage their inner climate in a good way, balanced and harmonious. You know, they need to learn how to master themselves so that by the time they get up to be an adult, they won't be easily tempted by, you know, somebody coming up with an opportunity, you know, because they will already be imbued with everything that they need. They will know that they are the master of themselves and they don't need an outside source to give them some kind of a solution to an imaginary problem, right? So they're in regret because they're getting divorced out of this reunion. They're not taking part in this reunion. Look, because they couldn't do anything perfectly. What they did, they didn't do it perfectly, or perhaps because they're not seen as perfect for this reunion. They're very shady and conniving, and they're not for this. They're not for this. What they'd like to do is destroy it. And they proved it cycle after cycle, year after year. And apparently this has been going on for thousands of years. So they've had ample time to present themselves authentically and transparently. And while the divine was watching them hurt you, while you were gathering firsthand testimony of the practices and patterns of these ones, showing themselves authentically, you know, and the easiest way to get somebody to show themselves authentically is to present your vulnerability. Unfortunately. And it's very painful, this role that you have been in, presenting yourself vulnerably to these ones who decided that the best thing to do would be to harm that, you know. You did very well. The work that you did and the fact that you persevered through it made all this possible. So, kin. So it could be kin of the high priestess, kin of the divine masculine. These narcissists have lost their opportunity. And yesterday's reading was that these ones, they are not going to have any part to do with your future. Like the kin, the family, whoever this is that betrayed you, that did their best to destroy you because they were jealous of you or whatever, they're not moving forward. They've been seen very clearly while you were vulnerable and while they thought they were dominating you, they presented themselves very authentically for the divine. And it's indisputable. They can't deny it. So there's a celebration here because for those who have the light of the sun inside of them, this chaser doesn't want to chase anymore. This is an upside down teacher. Perhaps their teachings were not perfect and or of a darker nature, and they don't want to chase anymore. This false teacher, this bad teacher. So we've got the magician here, letting go of the things, that making room for the new that's on its way to you now. They're not holding back. They're not holding back with this communication. It's like they're not holding back. They're letting it go, and it's like if it requires a fist fight, they're willing to go there. It's a spiritual battle. It always has been, you know, and, you know, sometimes it leaks into the 3D, but so, and well, always it does. So we got the lying Queens of Cups have made mistakes. They're being let go. There's no holding back. It's like, you're out of here. Or those who held back, those who kept everything, those who were, you know, they have no growth on them. Like, see, there's no, these lying Queens of Cups, there's no flowers on their rose thing there. There's not even any roots. So there's no roots, there's no flower, there's nothing. So there's no holding back, removing these ones, letting them go. They have nothing to offer. There's no growth. They don't have any roots. They don't flower. There's no love. They're lying about their love, and they made mistakes. They've been seen as a manipulator, as a driver of love. So they siphon love off of somebody else, and then they dress up in it and say they are that. And then they manipulate those who are that. So, and they've made mistakes. They've made mistakes, and they're seen as a liar. They've revealed themselves. They sabotage themselves, and now they're losing their gifts. So be patient, because this is all happening right now in the near future. There's some restrictions going on here. Yeah, because attention has been brought to this circumstance. Attention is on them now about their habitual patterns. So you're coming in to a very strong and compassionate life cycle. And this is an unexpected outcome for these ones who worked so hard to claim your personality, your characteristic, your life, and your future, your destiny. Home. Unexpected outcome. You're going home. I keep praying that I'll wake up in a different place, you know, but here I am. So there are plans here in the environment, and we're to a return. So it's like travel plans, a return to truth. You're letting go of these dishonest ones that ripped families apart. So there is a return to truth, to honesty and optimism. So this is, you're very optimistic about this. Letting go of all these liars. So you've got the hope is you've got an Ace of Wands here. So you've got power and potential in this new beginning. It's a wonderful opportunity for growth. There is completion here with the World card, and you're doing your research. You're really investigating people, and this is unfinished business. It's like, you know what? It'll be an ongoing thing. So anytime, like, everybody is going to be investigated. There is no more sneaking around the bush, right? It's like everybody they'll have a background check. Their minds will probably be checked. Their energy is going to be checked. Nobody's going to be hiding. Everything is going to be out in the open, transparent, authentic, and true. And, you know, no shady business. It's like you either are a good person and you're working for that, or, you know, even when you have an outburst or an anger, you know, a rageful moment or whatever, if you're authentic about it and you say, man, I had this moment, you know, and you recognize that you need to do work on that so that you can get control over that or whatever. If you're in process trying to improve yourself, then it's all that research is going to be seen. Look, visitation in the reverse, unfinished business. It could be that the unfinished business is that those who were spying on you will no longer be able to spy on you. So it could be that you're doing your research, but it could also be that the spies of this new chapter who want to spy on your new chapter will not be able to visit you. And though this will be an ongoing process, so there will be somebody's going to get a job to where their job is to make certain that this doesn't slip through. Last night also I heard that this curator was put in charge of, dang it, I recorded it. They were put in charge of translating the instructions for the realm. and they completely jacked it out of shape. They betrayed everybody and everything. They translated it according to some other dominator wannabe's ideals. So there is a return. There's a memory of balance. There's a return to memory. We're going to be sensible. We're going to have purpose. We're going to find the meaning of our life inside, the life inside. And we're manifesting a new chapter. The earth angelics are manifesting a new chapter right here. And we've got absence. So it could be the absent fathers, or these fraudulent masculines who have been, seeding life into this world and then leaving it to flail on its own without support. Like, it could be that they're going to be made absent. The absent fathers are going to be made absent. The chickens, they're afraid of something. Oh, the witch. The witches are afraid of the labor they did. They're going to be made absent. This tribe who got creative regarding their competition with the earth angels. See, they wanted to trap the merchandise belonging to the earth angels, but that meant that they had to trap the earth angel themselves. They had a very limited perception of who these arcana are. They did not understand you. They thought that because you were sweet and kind and gentle, that's all you were. They didn't recognize that this is a world of duality, of polarity, and that as sweet and innocent and pure as you are, you also embody its polar opposite. And the more innocent and pure you are, the greater the polar opposite. So these ones they totally didn't get it. They didn't get it. So you're being congratulated on the defense that you are offering toward this snake. Okay? Yeah. Look at this. You're wholesome. You're sweet. You could be funny. You're happy. You got this upbeat, high vibrational personality. And these ones who were just trying to appear that way are going in the grave. It's ending for them. Their false sense of superiority. Because they martyred you for your leadership position. And they're just a bunch of addicts. Addicted to driving your body for entertainment. So they drove people with mental manipulation and energetic manipulation and the manipulation of their 3D experience and their home life, their stability and all of that. Man, they had a lot of fun driving you. This wise guy. You survived and you have gained clarity. You now see what has been happening on both sides, and so does the divine. Because you survived and you have firsthand testimony, is irrefutable evidence of what they have been doing. And guess what, honey? I think this is your service. This was your service to come here. It's a reconnaissance mission, Spirit said months ago, years ago, maybe even. A reconnaissance mission. Justice is being served because you survived. Thank you for your service. You survived those who were using magic and horseplaying around, okay? And you remained as you are, and it was prophesied that you would. They could not crush you or change you. Your inner will, your mind, your energy, your desire to live according to your own heart song, what was seeded within you by the Most High Creator, Mother, Father. So, and I say that with respect for the realms, wherever it is that you happen to be. If it's in harmony, it is all part of we, right? What cards do we want to use? Let's use these little ones. We can pull some cards here. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. You Earth Angels are amazing. So you may have been put in danger and you may have suffered a lot of accidents, but you lived and you learned and you brought all of that work that was being done against you to the divine. And you said, this is what had been collaborated against we, right? Our family. So you were basically a spy. You could be a time traveler, a dimensional jumper, a time jumper. You could have jumped here to this dimension to gather evidence of what these nefarious jackwagons were doing to family. You could have definitely infiltrated their stronghold. They hijacked the ability to create matrices and alter these time and dimensional realities because they trapped the earth angelics who had this ability. So they hijacked it, claimed it as their own, and then they were able to bury them and draw off them this gift and this ability. And then they just jacked everything around. They created a bunch of timelines that were of suffering for the family of light. And so now all that's being found out, and there will be corrections made. So they're in great disappointment. They have failed. They're being cut out of this reunion. They're being divorced out of it. They didn't take it seriously. They did everything they could to destroy it. So they're challenged because the High Priestess and the Divine Masculine are here, and they're here with all of their gifts, all of their abundant gifts and connections. These narcissists miss their opportunity. It's upside down. They're being all of the narcissist kin are being removed, and this is these nefarious time travelers or whatever, dimension hopping, whatever they want to call them. They kind of infiltrated through by pretending to be loving, right? It's just this weird energy, and they came here to try to destroy love so that they could conquer, that intellectual property of the Most High Creator, God and Goddess, and it's just weird. So they're not gonna, they can't stop you. So they're challenged because they couldn't stop you. This kin was not able to stop you. So now this kin who are narcissists, they've lost their opportunity and they're being booted out. They're being divorced out of the energy. They're being divorced out of the realm. They may not be able to go to whatever timeline they had this utopia that they thought they were going to enjoy because they've been captured. Some people are surrendering. Some people are being captured. And there's a lot of reformatting going on with these energies now that thought so highly of themselves because of their brutality and their sneakiness. So there's a celebration here for those who embody the essence of the sun. And this bad teacher doesn't want to chase after your wealth anymore. They don't want to chase after your wealth anymore, this bad teacher. You've got the Magician, or it's your inner willpower that is making room for the new beginning on its way to you now. There's no holding back communication. You are duking it out with anybody who wants to freaking have a say-so here. It's like, prove yourself, prove yourself. Look, these people, these liars, they did not triumph over you. Now, this could also be read that there's a magician out here, or those dark magicians did not triumph over you. They are being let go. There's no holding back this communication, or maybe they could not hold you back from communicating. Take it as it resonates. So we got a Queen of Cups here who's a liar. It could be one or many. They made mistakes while they were trying to puppet people, right? Manipulate the realms, the people's minds. They made mistakes. They're just actresses and actors, you know. They're not authentic, so they can't, you know, act as though they are. There's readiness here. They may be getting ready, or maybe they're getting ready now to be puppeted, to be dominated, to be bound. They sabotage their own selves. They brought attention to themselves. They're losing their sight. They're losing the ability to use their hands to entrap people, it looks like to me. Whatever they were doing, you know, they brought this upon themselves. They chose it. By choosing it for you, they chose it for themselves. They bound themselves to their commitments. They were wearing masks and dressing up in your energy, hoping that they could get you bound, but it backfired. They sabotaged themselves. Because no matter what they did, it's still their energy and their intention. And the divine said that your intention will be your gift. And so that's what it is. So there is strength and courage here in this new cycle. It's an unexpected outcome for these liars, these actors and actresses, that you are going home. You're going home. They're overloaded and overwhelmed because you're leaving. There is travel plans here. It's a settling of the energy. We're going back to truth and honesty and optimism. You know, this truth that you can have faith in, that you can trust in. So you can be optimistic about it. So there's going to be, you know, excitement, happiness, joy, balance, settled energies. Nobody's going to come in and start running a script through your mind of, you know, negative self-talk or some kind of infidelity or whatever. So somebody's worried about this. Somebody's hesitating because they don't really know what to do now. They don't know what to do. You've got this new opportunity here and you're very passionate about it. You've got the upper hand when it comes to completing this cycle. So you're doing your research here. You're doing your research. Those who were spying on you, they're gonna be made to where they can't visit you anymore. They're not going to be able to remote view you. They won't be able to astral travel to you. They won't be able to spy on your life. This is the conclusion of this. This is your gain. They're not going to be able to visit and discover what it is that you are doing that is profitable and then try to hijack it and manipulate it so that they can steal it. They're not going to do that. They're not going to be able to visit you and your gain. This is the conclusion of interaction with these spies and this technique that they have used to bind people who have success and luxurious lifestyles coming to them. They're still targeting and they're still trying, but it's failing. So you've got nostalgia. There's memories and there's a return to it of this temperance energy. Right? You are manifesting these new chapter, Earth Angels, and those who cursed you are being made absent. They're going away. Those who cursed the families with absent fathers are going away. You've earned merit. You've earned great merit. You have brought a lot of attention to this risk, to this survival mode that everybody had to go through. You yourself walked through it and you survived, and you've earned a great merit because you've brought to light everything that was happening to you in this very, very treacherous atmosphere. And now those who are coming after your blessing want to apologize. They're sick and they're alone, while you go on to a reunion and eternal love. You came here on mission. It was a reconnaissance mission. And you had to tear this whole mess apart. And you did a very fine job. And now these ones want to compromise because they lost. and they're bound to their commitments. And it's like, now they want to say, oh, I know I did all this, and I know that I got myself bound to all these nefarious commitments, but will you help me? Let's compromise, you know, dig it out. And you're like, hey, dude, you wrote your own script, you know, trying to write one for me. They thought this great idea was good news. They're like, oh, or maybe their ideas that they thought were great news got them a trap. You know, they were led down a path of incoherence. They thought this idea was a great idea, and they were led down a path of incoherence, which wound up with them being in their own trap. They're in a trap of domination now. They fell in their own trap of domination. They could be praying, but they may have been withdrawn from the one who answers those prayers. And now they're going to have to live and learn through the danger and the bullying that you have been saved from. They got to go experience it now. They got to go discover the error of their ways. And Spirit said that. They were being shown the error of their ways. So they're stressed out and they're protesting. They're sick. They're sick. They're sick over your reward, over your luck, over the fact that you have come out, and they're being confined over all of the evidence that they did. They cast away those people who loved themselves. They affected their stability and their ability to have happiness. These people who love themselves, they tried to strip them of their love and to draw them into a black hole of singularity. So it's all there. They were bribed and tempted to do magic on sweethearts out of pride. They thought they could do it. They thought they could just brutalize you and strip you of all the love that you had, and that their criminal behavior would get utopia somehow. And now they're afraid inside their mind. Like whatever's going on in their mind right now has got them very frightened. And you are very calm. You're just here having inner peace. And they're going to have to learn how to come to that inner peace while being affected with all of this frightening mental RAPing, like they did so many of you, like they did me for over 2 decades. And they're going to have to, they were coached to bring conflict to the mental bodies of the people. And now they're furious because it was all an illusion. It was all a daydream. It was all a daydream. See, you're the gift, and it could be that you have received a promotion because you managed this spiritual and mental disturbance. They did this to the gift, to the self-love, to the love, to all kinds of love in this realm. They tried to just strip it out and stick it in this black hole. But now you are having sweet dreams. Those who tried to rob you are being blinded by your alliances. And that's justice. It's a vow. Because you persevered, justice is being served here by the divine. And it's time for these ones to go experience the nightmare that they put you through. You've reached your goal. You're going to go have your beautiful family. The one that they tried to keep from you. The loving family. Abundant, loving, temperance, energy family. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. I hope that this brings clarity to something you already intuitively knew. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.